When it comes to firearms, hype, flashy marketing, and aggressive promotions often drown out the truth, leaving shooters let down, or worse, downright frustrated when they actually get to shoot an overhyped gun. It's a never-ending game of what you ordered versus what you got. To be honest, a manufacturer's main goal is to sell, and unfortunately, some are willing to cut corners, compromising on quality, performance, and precision just to move units. You might fall hard for a pistol that's been advertised as accurate, powerful, and sleek, only to unwrap it and feel the sting of regret. Instead of a reliable shooter, you get a gun that seems to try missing targets, struggles to knock over cans, and looks like it belongs in a medieval museum. I'm here to shed some light on the smoke and mirrors and show you some overrated 9mm pistols. The FN57 is a pistol that's been making waves, dropping jaws, and draining wallets since it hit the market. This sleek, high-performance sidearm doesn't come cheap, with prices often hovering between $900 and a jaw-dropping $1,500 plus dollars. It's a status symbol as much as it's a firearm. Now, I may have had the pleasure of squeezing off a few rounds with the 5.7, and let me tell you, it lives up to the hype. Chambered in the punchy 5.7 by 28mm, this pistol offers an impressive mix of low recoil, flat trajectory, and armor-piercing potential if you're lucky enough to get your hands on the right ammo. Combine that with a generous 20-round magazine, and you've got a serious contender in the handgun arena. The MRD variant brings a modern edge to the lineup with optics-ready capability, adjustable sights, and a buttery smooth action that makes every shot feel crisp and clean. It's a joy to shoot, no doubt about it, but, and there's always a but, for that kind of coin, you could snag two rock-solid 9mm pistols with proven track records, premium accessories, and still have enough left over for a couple of boxes of ammo and a range trip. The 5.7 is cool, it's unique, and it absolutely performs, but let's not pretend it's the most budget-friendly or practical option for the average shooter. So, is it a statement piece? Absolutely. Is it worth the money? Well, that depends on your priorities. If you're after something exotic, high capacity, and undeniably slick, the FN57 MRD does deliver. But if you're looking for pure practicality per dollar, there are plenty of other contenders waiting in the wings for you. On another hand, there's the Walther PPQ, a 9mm pistol that's often praised for its ergonomics and trigger. While it may seem like a solid choice at first glance, it's time to address the elephant in the room. The Walther PPQ is overrated. One major concern is the pistol's reliability. Although some users swear by it, others have reported issues with the PPQ jamming or misfiring. When your life could be on the line, you need a gun that won't let you down. Another factor to consider is the PPQ's magazine capacity. With a standard capacity of 15 rounds, it's not the most impressive option out there, especially when compared to other pistols in its class. The Walther PPQ isn't exactly budget-friendly, and for the cost, you might be better off looking at other options that offer better value for your money. So while the Walther PPQ may have its fans, it's important to consider the drawbacks before investing in this overrated pistol. There are better options available that can deliver the reliability, capacity, and value you deserve. When you think about the Beretta 92 FS-M9, you might think about a legendary pistol that's been around for decades. When it comes to reliability, the 92 FS-M9 is known to perform well, but it's not without its issues, oh no. There are reports of occasional jams or failures to feed, which can be a concern if you're relying on this pistol for self-defense. Another factor to consider is the size and weight of the 92 FS-M9. It's a full-size pistol, which means it's not the most practical choice for concealed carry. If you're looking for a more compact option, this may not be the gun for you. Also, the Beretta 92 FSM9 isn't exactly cheap, and for the cost, you could get a more modern pistol that offers better features and performance. While the Beretta 92 FSM9 has a storied history and a loyal fan base, it may not be the best choice for everyone. With its size, occasional reliability issues, and high price point, you might be better off looking at other options that can deliver the promise and value you need. And now let's take a look at the Heckler Koch VP9. While it's often praised for its ergonomics, trigger, and modern design, one common criticism of the VP9 is its relatively high price point, especially when compared to other striker-fired pistols on the market. This might make it less accessible for budget-conscious shooters who are looking for a reliable handgun without breaking the bank. Another potential issue with the VP9 is its bore axis, which is slightly higher than some of its competitors. This often results in increased muzzle flip and perceived recoil, which impacts accuracy and follow-up shots quite significantly for some shooters. While the VP9 certainly has its merits, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone who's just starting out in shooting or someone who's on a budget. There are other options available that offer similar features and performance at a lower cost with more manageable recoil. The CZ75 with the standard steel frame is a classic handgun that has earned its place in firearms history. First introduced in 1975, this all-steel pistol quickly gained popularity for its advanced ergonomics, reliability, high magazine capacity, and exceptional accuracy. The CZ75 features ambidextrous controls for the manual safety or decocker, catering to both right and left-handed shooters. Its secure, firm grip ensures a comfortable shooting experience even in less than ideal conditions. While the CZ75 has undoubtedly left a mark in the firearms world, it's essential to consider its limitations. The pistol's full-size steel frame kinda makes it heavy and less suitable for concealed carry. Additionally, its older design may not include modern features found in newer handguns. It's an ideal self-defense handgun and it sure delivers, but it's not as much as it is sometimes hyped up to be. The 6-hour P320 is a modular striker-fired pistol that gained significant attention when it was selected as the U.S. Army's new service pistol, the M17. It's highly customizable with interchangeable grip modules and a removable fire control unit that allows users to change calibers and sizes easily. The P320's ergonomic design and smooth trigger pull contribute to its appeal. It also offers a variety of safety features such as a striker safety and optional manual safety, ensuring a secure shooting experience. Despite its popularity, the P320 does have its shortcomings, especially in regards to issues with its drop safety. This concern prompted 6 Hour to issue a voluntary upgrade program to address the problem. However, this incident has left some of us hesitant about the pistol's reliability. I mean, it's enough reason to consider the pistol is overrated. The Springfield XD series was made to be a compact and extremely concealable pistol, but it's slightly heavier than some compact pistols of its caliber, making it very uncomfortable to carry. If you've used the Springfield Armory XD series in low light conditions, you'll discover that it's too small and difficult to see. The XD also has a limited 7-round magazine capacity of 9mm, which is lower than some other pistols in its class. That means you'll get less firepower at a higher price. And speaking of price, the Springfield Armory XD sells for around $500, but it certainly comes with a lot of what-ifs. So for what it packs, it's not worth the money, especially considering that some users have even reported inconsistent accuracy and gripping issues with the XD. For a pistol that was made for comfort, the Springfield Armory XD certainly does not live up to the hype. Now let's look at the Ruger LC9 and LC9S, which are two compact 9mm pistols known for their lightweight design. Despite their popularity, these handguns aren't without their fair share of issues. The LC9 sports a traditional hammer-fired mechanism and a double-action-only trigger, which might not suit everyone's preferences. On the other hand, the LC9S features a more modern striker-fired system with a lighter trigger pull. However, both pistols don't have very impressive trigger performance. Another concern is the snappy recoil, which can make shooting uncomfortable, especially for beginners or those with less hand strength. Their small sizes compromise grip and control during shooting. While the LC9 and LC9S are affordable options in my opinion, you might want to check out other concealed carry firearms with better ergonomics and trigger performance to ensure a more enjoyable shooting experience. The Smith & Wesson M&P Shield is a subcompact single-stack pistol designed for concealed carry. Available in 9mm and 40 S&W calibers, the M&P Shield has gained a reputation for being a reliable and easily concealable firearm. However, one common complaint is the M&P Shield's limited capacity. With a standard magazine holding just 7 or 8 rounds depending on the caliber, it can make you feel underprepared in self-defense situations. Another issue with the M&P Shield is its relatively long and heavy trigger pull, which can make accurate shooting a challenge for some shooters. Often the small size and short barrel of the pistol can result in increased felt recoil, making it uncomfortable to shoot for extended periods. While the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield is a popular choice for concealed carry, its limited capacity, challenging trigger, and recoil may leave you wishing you'd opted for a larger, more shooter-friendly firearm. Yes, the Glock 19 is a reliable workhorse and the favorite of countless shooters, yet while the Glock 19's adaptability is widely praised, it's often pushed as a one-size-fits-all solution, even though its boxy design might not be everyone's favorite part. People tend to turn a blind eye to the pistol's shortcomings, but how well a gun fits in your hand matters just as much as how reliable it is. What's the point of a reliable gun if you can't actually shoot it, right? Despite the fact that the Glock 19 boasts an unparalleled aftermarket support, it's not always the best choice. Canik pistols, for example, offer so much practicality right out of the box. That just tells you that just because a gun is popular doesn't mean it's perfect for you. Don't let the hype overshadow your personal preferences and needs in a handgun. Before putting your money on any pistol, always define your needs and look for the most practical option that meets your requirements. You shouldn't be moved by flashy designs, aggressive marketing, or even popular opinion. At the end of the day, it's your own needs and experience that really counts. So that's a wrap for today's video. Enjoyed this review of the most overrated 9mm pistols? Make sure you're subscribed and click a thumbnail to dive right back into more fascinating firearms content from us. Also, don't forget to share it with a friend and family member and leave us a comment down below. Finally, thanks a lot for watching.